If you're a senior and your legs feel weaker than they used to, if standing up feels unsteady or climbing stairs takes more effort than it should, then let me tell you this. You're not just getting old. Your body might be trying to tell you something. And in many cases, it's not about age. It's about missing nutrients your muscles, nerves, and bones quietly rely on every single day. Today, we're going to talk about the 7 best vitamins that help strengthen weak legs in seniors and give your legs the support they need to keep you moving confidently. Because when your legs feel strong, everything changes from how you walk to how you live. So let's get started. 1. Vitamin D. Most people think of it only as the bone vitamin. And yes, it is absolutely essential for strong bones. But what many seniors do not realize is how deeply vitamin D is connected to muscle strength, especially in the legs. Here's how it works. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, which keeps your bones dense and less likely to break. That part is pretty well known. But what is often missed is this. Vitamin D also supports muscle contractions. Your leg muscles need it to move properly, stay coordinated, and respond quickly when you need to catch your balance. Now, here's the issue. As we grow older, our skin gets less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight, and many seniors avoid the sun altogether due to skin sensitivity or medications. On top of that, foods that contain vitamin D, like salmon, sardines, egg yolks, or fortified milk, are not always part of a regular diet. Low levels of vitamin D can show up as muscle weakness, especially in the thighs and hips. You may notice you struggle to rise from a chair, climb stairs, or feel your legs give out on uneven ground. Sometimes it is subtle. Other times it feels like your body is just too tired to keep up. But in many seniors, this is not simply aging, it's a deficiency. Studies have shown that seniors with low vitamin D levels have a higher risk of falls. And falls can lead to fractures, long recovery periods, and a serious drop in independence. That is why this vitamin is non-negotiable when we are talking about maintaining strong legs. You can get your vitamin D levels checked with a simple blood test. And if you are low, your doctor might recommend a supplement either daily or weekly, depending on how much you need. Getting some morning sun around 15 to 20 minutes on your arms and face can help too, but that depends on where you live and your skin tone. Just remember, it is not about more sun. It is about safe and steady exposure, combined with good nutrition. Bottom line, if you are a senior dealing with weak legs, vitamin D might be one of the most important things to look at first. It is not magic, but for many seniors, restoring their vitamin D levels leads to better balance, stronger steps, and more confidence in everyday movement. If you're already getting value from this video, then I encourage you to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with our latest content. And also, don't forget to like and share the video. 2. Vitamin B12. You may not hear much about it, but when it comes to leg strength, balance, and coordination, B12 is essential. This vitamin supports your nervous system. Think of your nerves as the electrical wiring between your brain and your muscles. If those wires are frayed or not getting the support they need, the signals get weaker. That can lead to numbness, tingling, and something called foot drop, where lifting your feet while walking becomes harder than it should be. Many seniors with low B12 describe it as feeling like their legs are heavy or like their feet do not quite respond the way they used to. Here's the tricky part. B12 absorption gets harder with age. The stomach needs a special acid to absorb B12 from food, and in many seniors, those acid levels naturally decline. That means even if you are eating meat, dairy, or eggs regularly, your body might not be getting enough. And because B12 deficiency can develop slowly over time, it often gets overlooked until the symptoms become more obvious, like unsteady walking or pins and needles in the feet. A simple blood test can tell you where your levels stand. And if they are low, your doctor may recommend B12 supplements or even injections in some cases. Restoring B12 often leads to clear improvements in leg strength, nerve function, and walking stability, especially when caught early. So if your legs feel weak or your balance is not what it used to be, vitamin B12 is definitely worth paying attention to. It is not just about feeling better. It is about protecting your independence and mobility as a senior. 3. Vitamin E. Now, let's move on to vitamin E, a vitamin that often gets overlooked, but it plays a valuable role in senior health, especially when it comes to your leg muscles. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant, which means it helps protect your body cells from damage caused by oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress like rust. Over time, it slowly wears down your cells, especially your muscles. As we age, our bodies naturally produce more of this stress, and our muscles become more vulnerable to damage. That is where vitamin E steps in. It helps reduce this wear and tear, supporting muscle repair, endurance, and overall function. For seniors who are still active or even trying to become more active, vitamin E can help the legs recover more efficiently after walking, exercising, or even just moving more than usual. It supports muscle strength by keeping cells healthy and functioning at their best. Some studies even suggest that adequate vitamin E levels are linked to better balance and reduced risk of falls, something every senior should be thinking about. Good food sources include almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocados. But if you're not getting enough from your diet, supplements might be an option. Just be sure to check with your doctor first, especially if you take blood thinners, since vitamin E can interact with them. So while it may not get as much attention as other vitamins, vitamin E quietly helps your legs stay strong, supported, and ready for movement. Exactly what every senior needs. For vitamin C. When most people think of vitamin C, they think of colds and orange juice. But for senior health, this vitamin does so much more, especially for your legs. One of vitamin C's most important roles is in the production of collagen. Collagen is a protein that holds your joints, tendons, and blood vessels together. As you get older, your body naturally produces less collagen, and this can lead to joint stiffness, slower healing, and even muscle soreness, especially in the legs. If you notice aching knees, tight calves, or legs that cramp during the night, low vitamin C could be part of the issue. But there's another benefit: better circulation. Vitamin C helps keep your blood vessels healthy and flexible, which means more oxygen and nutrients can reach your leg muscles when you move. Poor circulation is a common problem in seniors, and it often shows up as cold feet, numbness, or muscle fatigue when walking even short distances. Eating foods rich in vitamin C like bell peppers, citrus fruits, strawberries, and broccoli can help support both your circulation and your connective tissue. It's a simple, natural way to help your legs feel more energized and supported. And remember, your body cannot store vitamin C long-term, so you need to get it regularly from food or supplements. A little each day can go a long way toward keeping your legs stronger and more resilient. 5. Vitamin K2. It does not get much attention, but it is incredibly important for senior health, especially when it comes to keeping your legs strong and stable. Vitamin K2 helps your body move calcium to the right places. That means guiding calcium into your bones where it belongs and keeping it out of your soft tissues, like your arteries or joints, where it can do harm. Why does that matter for your legs? Because strong bones are the foundation for muscle strength. Your leg muscles depend on solid bones in your hips, knees, and ankles to function properly. When bones are weak or brittle, your muscles have to work harder just to keep you steady, and that leads to fatigue, imbalance, and even a higher risk of falling. What makes vitamin K2 even more powerful is how well it works with vitamin D. While vitamin D helps you absorb calcium, vitamin K2 tells your body where to put that calcium. Together, they create a perfect balance for bone and muscle health, especially in seniors who are working to stay mobile. Good food sources include natto, hard cheeses, and grass-fed meats. But let's be honest, these are not everyday foods for most seniors. That is why many people benefit from a K2 supplement, especially if they are already taking vitamin D. As always, speak with your healthcare provider before starting new supplements, especially if you are on blood thinners or managing heart conditions. But if your legs feel weak and your balance is off, vitamin K2 might be the quiet partner you did not know you needed. 6. Vitamin B1. This one may not sound exciting, but if you often feel tired just walking across the room or climbing a short flight of stairs, B1 might be exactly what your body is craving. Vitamin B1 is all about energy. It helps your body convert the food you eat, especially carbohydrates, into fuel your cells can actually use. And for your leg muscles, that energy is absolutely essential. Without it, muscles get weak, tired, and sluggish, even if you're not doing much. For seniors, low B1 level can show up as early fatigue, muscle heaviness, and even poor coordination. You may notice you start to feel drained more quickly than you used to, or that your legs seem to give out after short activity. The tricky part is that thiamine can become depleted easily, especially in seniors who take diuretics for blood pressure or heart conditions, or who have digestive issues that affect absorption. Luckily, B1 is found in whole grains, legumes, and some meats. But again, not every senior's diet includes these foods regularly. And if your appetite has changed or your digestion isn't what it used to be, that makes it harder to maintain healthy levels. The good news is, supplementing with B1 under your doctor's guidance can help restore energy levels and support better leg strength. It's one of those vitamins where a small deficiency can make a big difference in how you feel from day to day. So if walking feels like a chore or your muscles feel empty, even after a good night's sleep, vitamin B1 could be the missing link in your leg strength and overall senior health. 7. Vitamin A. Vitamin A helps your body grow and repair tissues, including the muscles, skin, and connective structures in your legs. As we age, our ability to recover from minor injuries or muscle strain slows down. That's where vitamin A steps in. It helps speed up the repair process, which means your legs stay more resilient, especially after physical activity, stretching, or even a long walk. It also plays an important role in keeping your immune system strong, which indirectly protects your muscles. Inflammation and chronic illness can weaken your legs over time, but vitamin A helps your body fight back. One more thing, vitamin A supports bone growth and remodeling, so it's part of that bigger picture of structural strength that keeps your legs functioning well as you age. You can find vitamin A in foods like carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, and liver. But balance is key. Too much can be harmful, especially in supplement form. That's why it's important to get it primarily from whole foods or speak to your doctor if you're considering a supplement. So while vitamin A might not be the first thing you think of for leg strength, it's a foundational piece that helps your body maintain, repair, and protect the very tissues that keep you moving. When it comes to senior health, your legs are your foundation. You do not have to accept weakness or instability as just part of aging. By making sure your body has the right vitamins, especially these 7, you give your legs what they need to stay strong, steady, and active. Talk to your doctor before starting any supplements, especially if you take medications or have existing health conditions. But do not wait until you fall or feel helpless. Your strength can be rebuilt one step and one nutrient at a time. If this video helped you, please hit that like button and share it with someone who could use it too. And of course, subscribe for more tips on living stronger, longer, and better. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.